Mr. Jonas.
Yeah, I think your network is bad. I wish you were in Zimbabwe.
No, I just got hit by load shedding. I've got load shedding right now. 6 hours of load shedding. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, that I'm in this situation. So maybe do more of the talking and then we'll wrap this up because obviously I've lost my power.
Yeah, I've been always telling Zimbabweans and the triple C of terror that Fadzai Mahere is I don't know what can I say, but she uses her legs to sustain a private life. She uses her legs for political expedience. She became a spokesperson of the Triple C because of her legs. And people thought I was attacking a defenseless woman, and who at some point was pregnant, and she knows what happened to a pregnant. She lied that she broke her back, she gained weight, and whatever. She must explain how she became a spokesperson. And we know the rumors that she was dating Abero Shingimunyeza. We know that the rumor that she was dating Ozias Vute, and now Tinashe. I mean, her party again, Chamisa won't fire Fadzai Mahere because even if Chamisa himself, we hear that he was sleeping with Lady Changirai's wife. We hear that Chamisa also is sleeping with this Kore, the big butted VP, who we hear again the Tendai Beat is sleeping with, and is spreading HIV like wildfire. There's this Maureen Maunga, something like that, who is the Secretary for International Relations. She's sleeping with the Charlton Wende. It's just a part of some they even call it Triple C.
Right, Mr. Jonasi, at first I used not to take you seriously when it came to this issue. So I've gone back and watched our original videos. And I must say, I actually feel ashamed of myself because you were correct. Most of the things that you said about the relationships in the CCC are actually correct. Now, let's wrap this up because, as I said, I've got network issues here because of power.
Okay.
Fadzai Mahere.
Yeah,
she has. I've looked at Tinashe Marapata. He's a very nice guy. He's known Fadzai. They've been together since 2020. If you go back into his timeline, he's friends with Wopo Chingono. He's got very strong opinions about politics and finance in Zimbabwe. He's a business leader. If you look at his profile, he's someone who's a business leader. I don't blame Fadzai for being in love with Tinashe. If I was a girl and Tinashe was to come after me, I would probably say yes myself. What I want to know is, first, why is she vigorously denying that she broke up the marriage? Is this a political issue or is this a personal issue? That's what I want to know.
Okay, Fadzai is trying to hide immorality. When you are a marriage wrecker, and at the same time you are also I don't know, this puppet wife of Chamisa is surviving, but the grandmother wife is going through a hell because of Fadzai. I mean, gaining the spokesperson post, and now I think she's doing bedroom antiques that can earn a World Cup to gain the vice president. Spokesperson, it worked. Now vice president. I think Chamisa is saved at a very VIP level. And maybe from vice president, she will save Chamisa again to resign for her to become a president of the party that will never assume power in Zimbabwe, a party that is advised, funded by a CIA project. I think she's just a woman of low morals who believes. One wonders even if she graduated with all these degrees or she earned her degrees through Bonde antics.
Okay, we agreed that she's been around the block. We know that she was with the Ozias. We talked about that with the video about Ozias. We know that she was with the Shingi. He funded a campaign back then. Chamisa's wife fought with her. It's on record from Edmund. He wrote it that there was a fight between Fadzai Mahere and the wife of Chamisa. So we agreed that she's been around, and now she's with Tinashe Jonas. These are all married guys. That's why I'm saying, is this a political issue? Should Chamisa act? No. And is it going to, let's say one day there's an election, can this be raised politically, or is this just a business?
No, it's a political matter because Fadzai purports to be, is intending to be the president of the Triple C, and eventually, in her wild dreams, wanted to be a president of Zimbabwe. State House is not a brothel where steam sex or chikapa is a qualification to run the country. So it's being raised politically, yes, because we can't have a woman leader who believes leadership is chikapa World Cup victory.
Okay, so let's say you're Chamisa now.
Yeah.
This is very embarrassing. It's totally embarrassing to have a vice president who behaves in this way. What would you do here? Should Chamisa act? You said last time that Chamisa won't fire her because over Ozias. She was lying with the ZANU-PF guy every night. Now she is lying with a married man, and it's all over the newspapers. What should Chamisa do now?
Chamisa would do nothing because we know that Chamisa is sort of a cult leader. He indoctrinates his female leadership by sleeping with them. And Chamisa is also eating. Chamisa is married and is sleeping with Fadzai. And obviously, he can't punish Fadzai for doing the same act that he is also doing. Adultery, abomination. On the other side, he's claiming to be a pastor and is also double dipping. On the other side, we hear he's sleeping with his spokesperson, the so-called doctor. What? I'm forgetting. This is Vanda. At the same time, Chamisa is double dipping. He is bisexual. So he's worse than Fadzai Mahere because Fadzai Mahere at least is doing men only. But we hear Chamisa is doing both. So Chamisa is worse in Sodom and Gomorrah. He will never raise his lips in terms of morality. And some are even thinking Chamisa is sleeping with the Opochimon.
Okay, I think that's heavy, and I'm sure no one is going to sue us. No one is going to even try to sue us. What do you think? Imagine that. I want to see like Fadzai in court with you. That would be crazy stuff.
I think one day I'll review my relationship with Fadzai Mahere. I mean, maybe. Because now okay. It's Tinashe Jonas. I think we are close to Tinashe Jonas now.
I don't think you can handle her, man. She's at another level. You need to be a billionaire.
Plus, I'm afraid of diseases. As far as I must be spreading diseases.
Are you sure, man?
I need to teach her how to close those legs.
Okay, Mr. Jonas, I think this is clear. Totally respect out of the window in terms of Fadzai Mahere. She is not worthy, as far as I'm concerned, to be a vice president of the CCC. Chamisa is going to have a hard time selling Fadzai Mahere as a candidate at a serious level. Because imagine if she stands on the stage and people start throwing words at her. She can't be sold, that one, as far as I'm concerned. And I want to see what he's going to do next.
No, Chamisa will never struggle to sell Mahere. Chamisa is struggling to sell himself. So, and the whole party, no ideology, no constitution, no structures. How do you sell a product that can be defined? You know, if it was a juice, it just has a name, no ingredients. We don't know whether it falls under coffee. It's a alcoholic, nothing. In marketing, you something without a proper identity or which is improperly packaged can't be sold. So Triple C is just a cult. Triple C is just a money-making scheme and a sexual orgy. The threesomes, foursomes, a drama club. It's nothing. And President Mnangagwa is going to march into State House and ignore these Chikapa queens in limbo.
I agree, Mr. Jonas. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
I'm just saying to Zimbabweans, vote ZANU-PF and reject this Chikapa Chete party of Fadzai Mahere, where Chamisa is double dipping in Mahere, double dipping in this one, Opochinono and Dr. Singuleko Svan.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing, as I said to you, Fadzai Mahere, Opochinono, they are friends with Tinashe Jonas. Yeah. If you look at Tinashe Jonas' previous posts, these two are very, very close. And I understand why. Tinashe is a very nice guy. I don't want to... Look, Mr. Jonas, as I said, this guy has, I think he went up Mount Everest or Mount Kilimanjaro. He started business. He was overseas. He's a great guy all around. The problem that we have here is that we've got Mahere trying to pretend as if she's not in a relationship with him, and then threatening people with lawsuits. And at the same time, she doesn't want to take responsibility, either to own up to the relationship or to step down, because she's messing up the whole party. CCC leaders are having sleepless nights. Proper leaders like Kupe, Ngube, Koltat, people that are there in CCC who've been there a long time. They are having a hard time defending this behavior. They don't know why Chamisa does not get rid of someone who has done this. Especially when we talked about the time when she was lying with the ZANU-PF guy at night. And then during the day, she'll come back and say, ZANU-PF guys are bad, ZANU-PF guys are this and that. And that last night, she was lying with a ZANU-PF guy. That is terrible stuff. I can't believe it. I think that's what they mean when they say someone is fighting for freedom on their knees. I think it's terrible behavior.
Their freedom is orgasms. That is not orgasms.
Terrible stuff. I can't believe Fadzai. So it's okay, Mr. Jonas. Let's talk again next week. And I hope to see you very, very soon. And as far as I'm concerned, CCC, embarrassing political party right now. No ideology, as you said, no direction, no structures. And now their spokesperson, vice president, is embarrassing everybody and not owning up at all.
Yeah, I know. At least those who have got eyes, they will see that if you want if you want the climaxes, you want sexual certification, join Triple C. Chikapa chete chete.
Good night, Mr. Jonas.
Uko kuno abo bano mama wanna get it nice anovhura meso, anovhura nzeve, anogaya mari. Kamba kwe.com, wengere.com, usasaire. Kamba kwe anogaya mari.
Kamba kwe uyo anotara mari, anogaya mari. Garai mamunzwa, pane nyaya pano, zvamunoda kunzwa. Zvinotaurwa pano, madiko kumunzwa mugovane.com. Kamba kwe vanogaya mari, vanotaura mari, vanoziya mari. Kamba kwe vanotaura feya kuti pamberi zvichafamba sei. Vanhu muterere zvikubatsirei, mukufamba kwenyu zvikubatsirei. Mirai ndikudze kuti chokwadi pano chizere. Kamba kwe vanogaya cash, vanopa mafacts, vanotaura straight, vane evidence, vane confidence plus intelligence.
Entertainment, current affairs and news. Kamba kwe.com, usasarire. Kamba kwe anogaya mari.